everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome to you. Just before we start the weekly readings, I just want to put a shout out to somebody. I am going to link their social media pages below. Instagram page, okay, do check that out. It's Crystal Harmony UK. She has a website as well where she sells all her crystals and sort of jewellery and what have you. I've been purchasing from her now for quite some time. I love her jewellery, the crystal jewellery. I love to wear this because of the properties, guys. It gives so much, it's like so much metaphysics in crystals, okay, for those of you who love that side of things. She sells like little quaint sort of natty little ornaments. That's an incense burner there that you can put your incense sticks in. Really reasonable prices as well, guys. She's just started a YouTube channel up again, so I will put the link to that. She describes the properties of crystals on there, so she's a lovely person, okay, you will warm to her. This was just my way of thanking her, really, because she's been really kind to me with my purchases of late. So yeah, do check out her details and also look into the properties of crystals and how they can benefit us as human beings on this planet. So with that said and done, let's get on to the weekly reads. So my lovelies, I'm going to be reading in the book form this week, and I'm going to be starting with the lovely star sign of Taurus. So Taurus, I'm going to move your card out the way and let's start and open the pages of the book this week. I've meditated and pre-shuffled the cards, and we sort of do it as a fairy tale, okay? I like to do it in this style now and again, as you know. So the first card that came out for you this week, my lovely Taurians, was the card of awareness. And it's as though the energy that is surrounding you this week is like you're sort of retreating. It's like sort of a close the door, leave me alone type of energy. Not really aware of, or not sort of caring about what is happening around you this week. You just want some sort of quiet time, some things that are sort of going over in your mindset, okay? You're sort of trying to get things straight this week in your own headspace, and in order to do that, you have to take yourself out of the equation. So I feel this is the energy that's coming in, saying that you're not really aware of what is going on around you at the moment, apart from what is going on in your mind, okay? The next card that comes out for you, we have the beautiful card of Six of Fire. There is an opportunity coming in for you. I feel that some of my Taurians have passed up on invitations of late. You could have been invited to places, and it's like, because you're in this sort of awareness, where the card came out at the start, it's as though you've let things pass you by because you haven't been in the right frame of mind. There's something about your frame of mind this week, Taurus, that you're trying to get sort of straight in your head. But the Six of Fire is coming in to say there is an opportunity on the horizon coming in for you that you shouldn't miss, or you shouldn't take up on an offer. I feel like there's an offer coming in, and it's like to say you need to be aware of this offer. Again, we're going to the first card, so to be mindful of that, Taurus. We then have the card of protection. It's a very dark card, this is, but it is as it sort of states on here. You're trying to protect yourself, okay? There's a lot of darkness, and this is what I feel the energy as I came in. It's as though you just want to shut yourself away from people at this moment in time, trying to protect yourself. I feel like there's lack of engagement, and that is purposely done by you. So this is sort of retreat energy, this sort of not wanting to engage, with people this week. It's a very heavy going energy. There could be something sort of a burden or a pressure as well that is being sort of put on you. You could be faced with a deadline, feeling pressured at work for some of you. Obviously not everybody works, but I feel there's some kind of a deadline or pressure put on your shoulders this week. Next cards we've got coming out then, we have see if I can just get this in focus for you. Just going to lift this camera up a little bit so we can see the cards. So we have the Chariot, okay, coming in here at the top with Mermaid's Love, okay, the Mermaid's Love card here as well. I'm just going to bring this light over a bit because it's gone a bit dark here. That's better. So yeah, we've got the Chariot with Mermaid's Love. The Chariot is fast paced, and this is what I feel some of my Taurians will be sort of dealing with this week. There's a sense of urgency comes in where you've got to attend for a need of a loved one or a family member or a friend, but there's an urgency about it. So you may have to drop something this week, drop everything to go and assist somebody. And again, we've got this sense of urgency of you not to miss this opportunity that came in with a 6 of Fire card. So don't let this opportunity pass you by. For some of you, it can be sort of romantically related, especially as we're going into towards Valentine's week, okay? There's an urgency around a loved one, or there's an urgency to get a message or an urgency to assist somebody. We then have the lovely card of Clarity coming in. So you need to get clarity on a situation this week. I feel some of you, because there's amethyst in this card, it's focusing on somebody's sleep pattern. I feel insomnia for some of you, not being able to switch off with this overstretched mind of yours at this moment in time. And I feel, as I mentioned at the start of my readings this week about crystals, the importance of crystals, and I feel amethyst would help some of you regarding sleep, to put a piece of that by your bedside, okay? So if you are troubled with sleep, guys, try and get some amethyst and put it by the side of your bed table, and the properties of that will sort of help to aid sleep, okay? I look at the colour here, we've got sort of a pinky red colour on the top of the crown chakra, and this is just your mind is running away with you this week. There's things going on in your mind that you just cannot switch off, guys, okay? Next card that we've got coming out for you is the beautiful card of the Spiral Dancer. But when I say look at the word spiral, there's something spiraling out of control here. And it's saying circuitous route and perception, but I feel like the circuitous route is like round and round, going round in circles on something, and it's your own perception. You are letting things sort of run away with themselves, making a sort of a crisis, okay, out of thin air. And it's about focusing. You need to pay attention and focus this week and not sort of go round and round in this repetitive cycle. We then have the Door to Romance coming in, and I feel like this is to say let love in. I feel some of my Taurians are very closed off purposely, been very sort of cold maybe towards somebody, or somebody has given you a cold shoulder of late. For those of you who are single, then I do feel that somebody is going to be coming in, and I add the 3 and 3 to make 6, and I want to say around the 6th of March, where someone could literally break your barriers down and start to unlock your heart. So that is key for some of you. We then have the animal spirit cards, and we have at the top the snake, which is the alchemical sign of earth, and then we have the alchemical sign of air, which is the beautiful hawk card. Okay, I was saying you're going round and round in circles on something, and we've got the circle sort of here representing in the snake form, and this is what you are doing. All the good things within you, all your emotional happiness and that is being clouded at the moment. It's being restricted by this. It could be a person around you at the moment, it could be a situation around you at the moment, but it's something that is restricting your happiness, restricting you feeling comfortable in a situation. And this is why the hawk comes in, to say you need to see this situation from a higher perspective. You may not sort of see what's going on. I do feel that there's somebody trying to control you, okay, or you are trying to control a situation. But it's saying here, just look at what you're doing, or look at what someone is doing to you. It's very cryptic, Taurus. We then have the shadow card coming out, and it's fear. And it's fear for some of you, stopping saying something, the fear of not acting on something. There's something inwardly worrying you at this time, and it's fearful of allowing what it is that is going on to let out to others. You are walking in the shadows, Taurus. You are hiding in the shadows. Some of you could be hiding, as I said, some important health information maybe, not to worry others. But there's a fear factor here. There's something worrying you, something that you are fearful on. And for some of you, it can be to do with an Aries, because I'm looking at the horns on here. So you could be dealing with an Aries sort of energy. From Spirit then, we have the message for you of you can be a caregiver and rescuer, but be sure you're your own caregiver first. We've got blue in this card and we've got a lot of green. It's just to say, I feel there's a struggling energy around Taurians this week. For some of my Taurians, okay? A helping hand needs to be offered to you, or you offering a helping hand to somebody. But whilst doing so, as the card says from Spirit, you've got to look after yourself first. And it's about getting to the root cause of something. Looking at the trees, okay? Firm foundation, firm roots, tapping into energy this week and getting answers. Telling me now you need to get answers for something. We then have the Fairy Realms card, and we've got the Fairy of the Fire Dance, and we also have the Fairy of the Source of Magic. The magic lies within you, and the Fairy of the Fire Dance is saying this is urgent now, okay? This is sort of a heated sort of situation that needs to take control on before it gets out of hand, like a fire gets out of hand. So that's why she's dancing in for you, to say, come on, Taurus, you've got to sort of get a hold on this situation. And the source of magic is saying the power lies within you. You can get to the bottom of this. You can work your way through this situation. You can help somebody work through this situation if it's not you directly. And then the last card that comes out, I've had a number card this week, and it's self-determinism, okay, as in like self-determination. We have the number 10 up here, which is the sort of end of a chapter, end of a cycle, and then we've got 19. So you may see 19 this week as in 1919. You could see 19 on a sort of door number, but I want to say the 19th of March is going to be significant for some of my Taurians. But just know that Spirit is saying it's self-determinism, okay? You can get through whatever this is that you are struggling with this week, my lovelies, okay? I'm just going to grab the movie book of answers, because I did like that book. So I'm just going to quickly end the reading for you with this week. And it's stay on target. Fighter pilot, gold, okay? Star Wars. So it's stay on target, stay focused. Okay, Taurus? Don't let anybody sort of persuade you differently. I feel like some people are going to try and persuade you off an idea or something this week, and it's like saying no, go with your gut feeling and stay on target. And it's out of the film Star Wars, and I feel like I want to say the Force will be with you. Okay, Taurus? So my lovelies, don't forget to check out your moon and rising signs, because you could have additional messages in those readings. Any likes, comments, subscribe, guys, just keeps this channel growing, and it doesn't cost anything. So until next time, my lovelies, check out the links as well for the lovely Emma, and I'll look forward to reading to you next time. Take care. Bye then.